Welcome to Nuts and Bolts for Clubs and Organizations Level 101. In this session, you'll learn about the staff in the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership and the services available to you as a club officer. The Office of Student Involvement and Leadership is here to support you and your organization. We are located in room 103 of the Rondelou Campus Center. Please stop by and say hello and become familiar with our office. Let's meet some of our staff now. Our staff is made up of several full and part-time employees of the university, as well as many student staff members. The entire staff is here to assist you with your needs throughout the academic year. The following slides will provide you with a quick glimpse of who the staff members are and just a few of their areas of responsibility. Cindy Kane is the Director of Student Involvement and Leadership. Cindy oversees the daily operations of the department, as well as advises the Student Government Association. Mary Beth Johnson-Flakes is the Associate Director of Student Involvement, and she oversees the university's fraternity and sorority community, as well as campus media organizations. Mary Beth also serves as the supervisor to the Student Program Advisors, or SPAs, who will serve an important role in all of your club business. Christina McCauley is the Assistant Director for New Student Programs. Christina works with all of the new student orientation program, advises the freshman class, and oversees the FYI program. Matt Miller is the Assistant Director of Student Involvement and Leadership. Matt works with Program Committee to plan their events throughout the academic year. Matt also supervises the Student Weekend Activities team. Lori Duclos is the Accountant for the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership. Lori works with all financial records and paperwork for all student organizations. Sally Hall is the Student Involvement and Leadership Secretary. Sally keeps records of all clubs and organizations' registrations, as well as contracts for performers and service providers. The Office of Student Involvement and Leadership is fortunate to have two graduate assistants on our team. Joanne DeRigo and Kelly Byrne joined the staff this year to work with new club registration, program committee, orientation, and a variety of other OSIL projects. Erin Hennessy is the Student Government Association Secretary. Erin can help you with any questions you have about SGA, with either an answer or by directing you to the appropriate SGA officer. Peter George is the engineer for the college's radio station, WBIM. He makes sure that the station is always up and running. Pat Hogan is the secretary for the student newspaper, The Comment. Pat can help you with questions about the newspaper, including advertising opportunities. Student Program Advisors, or SPAs, assist clubs and organizations with their daily operation. Each club is assigned a specific SPA to work with throughout the academic year. The SPAs are Amber Gazzaro, Sam Kenyon, and Kendra Tully. You can always stop in during their office hours or email them to schedule an appointment to talk about your club or organization. The SWAT team, or Student Weekend Activities team, works with clubs and organizations to plan events for the campus on weekends. If you're interested in planning a weekend event, the SWAT team can help. This year's team members are Nicole Celeste and Rob Harrington. Each academic year, all clubs and organizations must be registered with the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership. The registration deadline is September 30th, 2011. If your club registration is not completed by that time, your organization will be considered inactive. The additional paperwork that is required includes the advisor agreement form and the organizational hazing statement form. Both of these forms may be located on the Involvement Network. The Student Organization Handbook is a great resource for all your club and organization business. The handbook is updated regularly with all policies and procedures for club operations and event planning. The handbook also provides a list of vendors that you can use. You will also learn more about vendors in a later session of Nuts and Bolts training. You can find the handbook online by visiting the Student Involvement Leadership website or by going directly to www.bridgew.edu/sil/handbook. As a recognized student organization, your club is provided with several services through Student Involvement and Leadership. These services include an organizational mailbox, financial stewardship, advertising opportunities, communication about events and other on-campus information, leadership training, and program advising. You will also have several technology services available to you as a registered club. You can create an organizational email account, an organizational Blackboard account, which is required for all SGA-funded organizations, and an organizational website. Please see the Student Organization Handbook for detailed instructions on how to set up your accounts. All technology services must be approved by and are monitored by Student Involvement and Leadership. If your organization is looking for funding, the Bridgewater Involvement Grant is a great place to check. The BIG Grant is a funding program open to all student organizations, on-campus departments, and offices. The applications are available on the Student Involvement and Leadership website and are due the first Friday of every month. Great job! You've completed the video for Nuts and Bolts 101. Please move on to the next video. Once you complete all 3 videos, you may take the online test located on the Involvement Network. Remember, you must get all the answers correct on the test to receive completion credit.